The civil rights movement of the 60s was extremely dependent on our religious institutions. The activists found allies in the churches, and many ministers, rabbis, priests found the struggle for equal rights a natural extension of their ministry. The movement of the 60s found refuge and help in our churches, and in many communities the church became the meeting place, the rallying point. Here in New Orleans, for example, the SCLC, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, first organized here at the New Zion Baptist Church, and this church remained the unofficial headquarters for the civil rights movement here in the 60s. Now, 20 years later, as we begin our tour of the Freedom Rides, one of the key figures in the movement, Reverend Andrew Young, who was originally from New Orleans, addressed a rally at the historic church.
We got 10% and folk learned to say Negro. We got 25% and they began to say Negro. We got 50% registered, and now everybody's proud to be associated with their black brothers and sisters. And somehow voting was another part of the liberation movement that helped to save us all.
On our ride to freedom tomorrow, we'll leave New Orleans and we'll go to Mississippi, where hundreds of freedom riders were jailed for breaking that state's segregation laws. And we'll talk to James Farmer, the National Director of CORE, the Congress of Racial Equality, as he recounts those days and talks about today's problems. On special assignment, I'm Lou Davis in New Orleans.